One of the products we just brought in a few weeks ago is the Azoo Mignon Filter 60. It used to be called the Azoo Palm filter. This is a filter specifically designed for nano tanks, so anything probably 5-7 gallons under that. This sort of hang on the back filter would be suitable for. I really like this filter for a couple of reasons. The main reason is it's completely quiet. You cannot hear this thing run at all, which makes it really good for a small tank. A few of the other features of this filter that I really like are the adjustable output and how that operates, which I'll show you on a tank that I've got set up already. But basically, it's if you compare it to the Aquaclear ones have the output which kind of swivels back and forth, which is, I've never found that to work terribly well. This one actually has a dial on it that you can swing back and forth to adjust the output of the filter, so that works pretty well. The other thing that I like about it is I've just opened a package here, and this is the output nozzle here. It also comes with a sponge that fits over top, right over top of the input nozzle, so you don't have to worry about shrimp or whatever getting caught in the input. Right? Most of your applications for a nano tank are going to involve nano animals, as it were, and that's always a concern. You don't want to have to worry about your fry or your small shrimp getting sucked up into the intake tube. So that's what I like about it too. Other than that, it's a really solid design. Hard, thick plastic. It doesn't look like it's going to break easily. I guess the only negative thing I would say is maybe the media that comes with it. Comes with a coarse sponge and then a finer sponge, which just sort of slide in like that. Depending on the application, what you're using it for. I mean, you can put anything you want. I mean, you can go out and buy the Aquaclear Bio rings and sponges. You can put it, basically anything you put into a normal hang in the back filter, you can put into this one. So yeah, so it depends on what you're using it for, but that's really the only negative thing I can think of for this filter. Right now we've got these on sale for $18.99, which is, I've looked on the internet and they range anywhere from, I've seen them on selling for $42 on Amazon.ca. The lowest I've seen it is what I'm selling them for, so, but you might find them cheaper, I don't know. Anyways, I will get this, we'll switch over and I'll show you how it runs. The Azoo Mignon 60 running on our Mr. Aqua bookshelf tank here. I don't have any of the sponge on the pre-filter, but that's how it looks there. And that's how it looks there. And now I'm just going to show you how adjusting it will change the output here. So I'm gradually increasing the output here. So that's, now if I put it on full blast, you'll notice that it starts to stir up the substrate too much down at the bottom there. So we don't want that. So we're going to turn that down until it stops hitting the bottom, so it doesn't stir up the substrate, and yet still have a good flow to it. So there we go. Now it's, and you can turn this, you can dial this right down to coming closer there. We can, there you can see how so it depends on how big your tank is and how much filtering you need to get done. But yeah, this is a great option if you're if you run a shrimp tank or just a small, just a small little planted tank and need a hang on the back filter. very quiet. Seems to work really well.